Hello everyone. Dark Visions is back, so we're going to take our first look at these and see how we do and what we can learn. So first up, Magical Fire and Earth Domain. So we're going to be going with Magic Fire. So we have AI Katie. She is here because we can cover, we can scan, she can break. It's just very useful to have her on the first run while I learn things, and if we don't max out stuff, we learn enough that we can change the party for that. So gear-wise for her, full evasion. And then we gave her ice resist and wind resist. Mastermind's on. He's going to steal buffs, give it to the rest of the team. He is also full evasion provoker. So full draw attacks, full evade, and he also has ice and wind resist. Roy is going to provide our magic demon killer buff, and he'll act as a finisher as well. Gear wise, we just tossed a bunch of magic on him and some killers. So we got 225 magic demon for him. Grimlord Sakura is going to be a chainer. We're doing fire, so we're just using her base form. And that is magic and killer based. We gave her Ibarra's card. And she has 250 demon killer. Chaining partner is going to be Angel of Death Kuja. Again, magic and killers. So he's got 300 demon killer. And Terra is going to play finisher. We're not using her base form, so it's not really geared, but she does have her own card on. And shift form, we have magic and evo, as well as limit damage. So we got 300% evo damage, 170 on the Esper, and 205 LB damage. Alright, let's take our first look. Okay, we don't need the scan. That is good. So we're going to system update. We're doing magic damage, so we're going to try physical cover. And she'll throw in 70% breaks. Let's see, Terra. We're going to shift her and get her set. So, boost magic, boost fire damage, fill LB, boost LB damage. And I guess to use up that last cast, why not? So she's good to go. Grimlord Sakura. Yeah, I think that's all we want to do is emblazon mine. Yeah, because we imperiled with Terra. So yeah, we'll just do that to get her move buffed up. Roy. Because we're going to have to steal his killer. We're not stealing any elementals, so I can steal magic from Terra, because Terra did a 300. And then, yeah, so that'll work. So we're going to get his demon killer. And Kuja. Let's see. Boost Warfare and Crusade. It's 300 magic. So we could do that. check, because we don't want to do real damage yet. So he can dual cast that, get his prep done. And Zahn. Alright, so critical mirror. Killer from Roy. Critical mirror. Magic from Terra. And project that to everybody. Alright, so physical cover was the right choice. Alright, so AI Katie. We're going to triple cast and do SR chain. Going to have Zahn chain with her. Roy is going to play finisher. Grimlord. We have our triple cast. And we're going to go with Inferno. Kuja. We're only going to triple because that's all we have. So we can Warfare. What do you want to do? I don't use him much, so I guess we'll try it that way. And Terra is going to LB. Alright, let's see if we can cap the chain and damage. More so cap the chain. Start Roy off. Start our chainers off. That was bad. Yeah, we broke chains quite a lot in there. Damage is definitely capped though. But yeah, I missed clicking Sakura. So we're going to have to fix that chain. Yeah, perfect score minus the chain. If I don't mess up tapping, we should be able to fix that. Alright, next fight in this area, same deal. So using the same team. Alright, don't have to scan it again, that is good. Alright, so system update. We're going to try physical cover again and get our 70% breaks in there. Shift Terra, get her ready to LB. So release fire, transburst. And barrier just to eat up the last cast. So we'll leave Unblazing Mind. For now, we'll just get our Demon Killer. And we'll double. And let's steal everything with Zahn. So critical Roy, critical Terra, and project. Alright, so far so good. Alright, no damage. That was the right call. Alright, so let's try this again. Triple SR chain. Triple SR chain. Roy is going to play a finisher. Grimlord. Triple Inferno. We're just going to triple. Let's see. So that one we want to do at the end. Solar Onslaught, Glorious Ascension. So yeah, we'll do that, and that, and that, and we're gonna limit burst. So start Roy, hit chainers. We got a chain break in there. Got a couple of chain breaks in there. Gonna have to work on weaving those Chaos Wave Awaken and SR together a little bit, I think. So just need to fix chain again. Not a huge issue, but those two we can definitely get perfects on. Okay, so for the second area, it is physical lightning or light damage. We're going to go with light damage. So the team we got put together, we have AI Katie, cover tank, full evasion still. And this time we have water and dark resist. Mastermind Zahn, water and dark resist, still passive provoke, still full evasion. We have Jade. We're going to be stealing her killer, and then she's going to play chainer. So she's got a decent amount of attack and 75 bird killer. Kyrie, base form is mostly limit fill stuff. She has the graveyard battle card. Shift form, we're going to be doing damage in. So that is attack, killers, and LB damage. So 100 on the bird and 250 LB damage. Sora, base form, LB fill stuff. He's got the Demon Tower card. And shift is LB damage focus. So 125 bird killer, 300 LB damage. And Tifa, base form again, just LB fill stuff. Shift form is LB damage focus. So we got 200 bird, 300 LB damage. Well, let's jump in. Alright, don't have to scan. That helps us out. Alright, so system update. We're doing physical, so I'm going to try magic cover. And then we'll get our 70% break in there. Zahn's going to wait a second. So Jade, revamp to unlock her triple. And we want bird killer. Actually, I think that's all we want to do. So revamp and then bird killer. Alright, let's see. Didn't fully calculate turns, so we're trying to figure out how I want to do this on the fly. So we want to add light, boost attack for sure. We don't need to boost light damage. We do need to boost LB damage, and we also need to try to fill. And then he has the light and peril. Let's see, Kyrie. Because this is going to be our Yeah, so that's just boosting. Alright, so we might not be able to fill both their LBs. They might just have to chain as is. Because I want to boost LB damage just in case we can fill it. We need to end peril, and we need to add light and get our attack buff. That was way too much damage. Alright, so let's... Nope. We want nature support and bracer. So we won't get an LB off on the other two. Yeah, we're not using water. So we're not doing water, but we'll do that for the big LB boost. Okay, so elemental, we need the light from Sora. Critical, I guess we're just getting a lesser attack buff. And project that. So I think it's 250 instead of the 300 attack. Okay, it looks like we need one Mirage stack, because we took a little bit of damage there. Or I need a water buff. I'll have to figure that one out. Alright, so I'll try... Actually, we have Jade in there. We're doing bolting this time. So triple bolting. Triple bolting. Triple bolting there. I guess we're just going to... AT chain. Good enough, I suppose. And limit burst there. Well, we managed to cap it out even though we almost killed it. Didn't get that 100 chain though. Yeah, damage received, I just have to figure out what that one attack that hit me, if it was magic we can't cover or if it was a physical attack. Alright, so fight 2, same deal, same team, just gonna jump in. Alright, don't have to scan it. That was rude. So she did a water attack on the first 3. It's good to know. Alright, so system update. We're going to try magic cover again and get our 70% break in there. Yeah, 200% attack buff is all we had there, but that was good enough. Let's get our attack buff, and let's get our bird killer. See, I suppose we can use... I mean, if we're not going to use his limit burst, and we can use his base form and do less damage. Because we're going to do impact for the attack and light and view. I guess we can infinity for the imperil, blitz, and use things that way. Alright, a lot less damage that time. Still do want to do support. And we'll hit up bracer. So, awaken fighting spirit. That way we get our good break in there. And Zon's gonna steal all the good stuff. So, elemental mirror on Sora for the light. Critical gets us an attack and bird killer. And we'll project all that. Alright, so aside from the preemptive, that's the only damage we took. That's an easy fix. Third slot just needs water resist. Alright, so triple bolting. Triple bolting. And bolting. So Kyrie. Do some fighting boost. We'll shift him over for the bigger damage. Tifa will limit burst. Alright, there's our 100 chain. And max damage. So all we gotta do is get water resist on number 3 for that preemptive. So yeah, first two areas, we can definitely perfect score. Not that I wasn't expecting not to be able to. Okay, we're back to get our perfect score. We did the easy fight. I figured these fights are the same. No reason to show that. You can pretty much do the same thing for that one that we do here. So we changed up the team a little bit. I think the issue was Grimlood Sakura's Chaos Wave Awaken was an AE move, and when the target hits 0, she stops casting, which messes with chains. So we went to all single target, and we're all bolting strike. So we have AI Katie. She has same gear. Ice and Wind Resist, full evasion. Didn't make any changes to her. Mastermind's on. Again, Ice Wind Resist. Passive Provoke, full evasion. So first change is we have our dual guardians. So they're built for spirit and some killers. So we got 150 on the demon killer. Grimlord Sakura. Her gear is pretty much the same. We didn't really change her around. So we're going to be using her physical killer this time, but they're both 275, so it doesn't really matter. Wildcard Ace is there to chain as well, and we're also going to be using him to get our killer. So he's got 250 physical killer. And Terra, base form, we don't care about. She has her own card. Shift form is pretty much just the same as it was. Magic, limit damage, and Evo. So 300 Evo, 205 LB damage. Alright, so first thing first, set up our tank. So we're going to system update. We're going to go with physical cover, and we're going to do our 70% breaks. Our dual guardians, we're going to tortoise combo, so we're going to special arts, dragon style, that's going to unlock their triple. And then we're going to chi strike, and that's going to give everybody a mirage stack. We're going to save that for a second. Ace, so we're going to triple. So we need to attack hand. We need to break sight. That's going to get us the better killer by doing it that way. And we're going to burst plus plus to start unlocking his better bolting strike move. So we are going to target Zahn. Only because we don't want to do too much damage to the boss. Grimlord, we're going to triple. Although we might, we could probably double, but it's fine. So we're going to add fire to herself. That's going to also boost her bolting strike move. Hit up Hara. And yeah, I think actually we'll just go with the double. So Hara for the magic buff, add fire for her other buff. Terra. We're going to shift and set up her LB. So power release fire, transburst, and just waste the third cast. We'll let them put up their mirage now. And Zahn is going to steal all the good stuff. So this time we need elemental mirror. Steal the fire from Sakura. Critical mirror, we're going to take the killer and magic buff. And we'll pass that around. Okay, no damage. We're good to go. And this time we're going to have everybody bolting attack except for Terra, who's going to LB. So triple bolting. Triple bolting. We're going to use their Magnus for the better damage. And we're going to use her Soul Blade. And Ace is going to use his unlock move. And Terra's going to live burst. Alright, there's our 100 chain, and that should be plenty of damage. And actually, I should have probably given a little bit of extra time before hitting Terra. Alright, there's our perfect score. So Area 1 is fully perfect now. We're back to the final fight of Area 2. We changed up the team so that we could get our perfect score. So we're still a light-based team. AI Katie, still water and dark resist, and still full evasion. Zahn, water dark resist, full passive provoke, full evasion. Summer Folk and Citra, water resist, and Spirit and Evo. So we got 220 Evoke on them. They do have Phases card just for the extra Spirit. Kyrie, base form, we don't care about. Shift form, attacking killers, she does have a bunch of LB damage, but we're not using the LBs this time, or we're not planning on it. So graveyard card, so 100 bird killer, decent attack. Sora, again, base form, we don't care about. Shift form is where the damage is, and we're going to AT chain and not LB. Gave him the Demon Tower card. So 125 bird. Don't care about the LB because we're not using it. Tifa, we are using her LB. Call of the Wild is a little important. Aside from that, I don't think most of her other gear really matters. Mad Dash card. So shift form is still LB focused. So 200 bird, 300 LB damage. Alright. Let's check it out. Alright, so the first three should be fine. Yeah, everybody has water resist. Alright, so system update, magic cover, and 70% breaks. Kyrie can wait a second. Sora, we'll leave him in base form. All we're doing is stun impact, add light, and attack buff. Kyrie, we're going to shift. And all we need to do with her is nature's support. Tifa, we're going to shift. And we're not adding water, so we're going to go Awaken Fighting Spirit, Crashing Waves for the better defense break, and she can reduce damage to use up that. Summer Folk and Citra. So as a just in case, we're going to water fight. I don't want to take any damage, that's 100% water buff. We're going to reduce light with them, 120. And we're going to give them a spirit buff. The attack buff for the party doesn't matter because we're going to be stealing the 300 from Sora. So Elemental, Light and Imbue, critical, 300% attack, both from Sora, and project out to the team. So hopefully nobody takes any damage. Okay. So triple and going with SR chain. Triple and SR chain. Folk and Citra. We have to do one Spirited Sunlight just because we don't have enough. Or do we have enough Evoke? Did we get lucky? No. So yeah, one Spirited Sunlight, two Summon Sunshine. Kyrie is going to triple, and we're just going to use Fighting Boost. Sora is going to shift into damage form. We're going to double Ultimate Finish and Infinity Wheel. And LB on Tifa. So all we got to do is not mess up the chaining. There it is, 100 chain, and that should be plenty of damage. Alright, there's our perfect score. So areas 1 and 2, we have a perfect score on. The first fights are just easier version of those, so I didn't see the need to record those as well. So there we are. Until they release the other areas, we're rank 1 at the moment. Perfect score in areas 1 and 2. So we're going to end the video there. Hope everybody enjoyed.